Welcome to continue learning the second lesson of blockchain from 0 to 1, Bitcoin's transfer mechanism and basic terminology. Before starting lesson 2, let's briefly review the core concepts of lesson 1. Traditional currencies rely on centralized ledger systems, while Bitcoin operates on a decentralized ledger. Anyone can participate in recording transactions, which convey not only information, but also value. All of this relies on Bitcoin's underlying technology, the blockchain. It is believed that this technology may bring revolutionary changes to the way humans deliver value in a decentralized manner. Now let's get started with lesson 2. In this lesson, I'll cover 2 key points. Bitcoin transfer mechanism, how to send Bitcoin to someone. Taking Bitcoin as an example, the 7 basic terms you need to know when learning blockchain are explained in detail. Let's talk about the first point first, Bitcoin's transfer mechanism. To understand how Bitcoin transfers work, we first consider how transfers are made in real life. Suppose you want to send 1,000 RMB to your friend. Typically, you would ask a friend for their bank account number. Your friends may provide you with account numbers from other banks, such as China Construction Bank, and your own bank may be China Merchants Bank. Then you log into the bank's online banking platform, enter the transfer menu, enter your friend's China Construction Bank account number, enter the amount, 1,000 yuan, and a 2 yuan transaction fee may be displayed on the screen. After confirmation, the bank will ask you to provide your China Merchants Bank password. Once submitted, the transaction can be processed. Your account will be debited by RMB 1,000, and your friend's account will be debited by RMB 1,000. Now let's compare this to how Bitcoin transfers work. If you have a large amount of Bitcoin and want to send it to a friend, how many steps are required? First, you need to log into your Bitcoin wallet, which is similar to using online banking. Next, you'll choose the address to which your Bitcoins will be sent. Think of it as your bank account. The address is a 30-character long string of letters and numbers. In the second step, you select the Bitcoin address you want to send to your friend, effectively selecting your bank account number. The third step is to enter the amount you want to transfer, for example 1 Bitcoin, and specify the transaction fee you are willing to pay. Finally, you sign the Bitcoin transaction with your private key and submit it to the Bitcoin network to wait for processing by miners. One major difference from traditional bank transfers is that with Bitcoin, you can choose the transaction fees or even choose not to pay them. However, failure to pay transaction fees may result in slower processing or may not be included in blocks by miners. This is the basic idea of Bitcoin's transfer mechanism. Congratulations, you just learned your first topic. Now let's delve into the second topic. 7 basic terms you need to know to learn blockchain, taking Bitcoin as an example. Miners and mining. In the Bitcoin network, miners are individuals or organizations that compete to verify and record transactions. Mining is the process by which miners compete to add new blocks to the blockchain and receive rewards, much like mining valuable minerals. Hash rate. Hash rate represents the computing power required to solve complex mathematical puzzles in the Bitcoin network. A miner's chance of successfully solving these puzzles within 10 minutes depends on their hash rate and their share of the network's total computing power. B-roll change output. Proof of work, POW. POW is a consensus mechanism in which miners prove their commitment to the network by expending computational work. The more work they do, the better their chances of winning the right to record the transaction. Proof of stake, POS. POS is an alternative consensus mechanism that relies on the amount of cryptocurrency held by participants to determine their chances of recording a transaction. The more cryptocurrencies you hold, the greater your chances of getting the right to verify your transactions. This mechanism reduces the need for energy-intensive mining. Block. A block is a unit of data that contains a set of transactions. In the Bitcoin network, a new block is added to the blockchain approximately every 10 minutes. Blockchain. The blockchain is a complete chronological ledger of all Bitcoin transactions. Each block is time-stamped and connected to the previous block, forming an immutable blockchain. Transaction. Transaction is the act of transferring Bitcoins from one party to another. It includes details such as the address of the sender and receiver, the amount, and a digital signature for security. Now that you know these 7 basic terms, it's time to consider an idea-provoking question. When developing a blockchain project, would you choose proof of work, POW, or proof of stake, POS, as the consensus mechanism? Congratulations on completing lesson 2, where you've gained valuable insights into Bitcoin's transfer mechanism and crucial blockchain terminology. In the next lesson, we will delve into the principles of Bitcoin issuance, recording, and transactions, helping you understand why Bitcoin transfers are as simple as bank card transactions.